Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Morning Delight. It's another weekend of entertainment. We are here to give you a great ride today on the show. My name is John Email, welcoming you. We have a beautiful lineup for you, right from words of wisdom down to entertainment and sports. And we have other segments in between like Fit and Fresh and of course Art View. So, without further ado, let's kick off the program now with words of wisdom. Alright, on Fit and Fresh today, we are looking at a special type of wrestling. Yes, let's see how this special type of wrestling can be a form of exercise. So let's see Fit and Fresh for today.
The Greco-Roman wrestling originated in ancient Greece and was revived in France in the 19th century. Wrestling is an exceptional way to keep fit, often regarded as one of the most physical demanding full-body workouts.
Let's go, check it. Faster, just 30 seconds.
Wrestling helps to promote every muscle in the body through constant pulling, pushing and lifting, thereby strengthening the back. How does wrestling help in shaping our daily fitness?
Wrestling is one of the #1 sport in Nigeria. As we all know, we've won an Olympic medal with Blessing Oborodudu, and we have other champions. Wrestling is just a game, and it's very good because in our life, in every daily activity, we wrestle. So struggling to achieve, struggling to move forward, it's about wrestling with life. So I would just advise parents that they should just bring their kids to wrestle.
If you want to burn some calories, build strength, improve flexibility and develop your mental toughness, why not engage in this combat sport and explore a great way to your fitness routine?
We are on to the guest segment of Morning Delight, and today in the studios we have two esteemed guests. Our topic for today, we are celebrating International Women's Day 2026. Our first guest is Ronke Ojekiri. She is the initiator Sotawaka, and also a member of Edo State Gender-Based Management Committee. Let me tell you what Sotawaka means. It's a society to heighten awareness of women and children abuse. But before we meet her, let's see her picture frame. All right, thank you very much, madam, for coming on Morning Delight.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, viewers.
All right, and our second guest is Antonia Asagba. She's a legal practitioner and a strong advocate for women empowerment. But before we meet her also, let's see her picture frame. All right, madam, you're welcome to Morning Delight.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad to have you on the show. The theme for International Women's Day is Give and Gain, empowering women, building the nation. So let me start with Mrs. Ronke Ojekere.
For me, I would say in one word that women empowerment is giving women their rights. Women should be able to be educated in knowing what their rights are, and they should be able to earn for themselves. Women should be confident in anything that they are doing. They should never feel that they are the underdogs. So when a woman is empowered, then the society is a better place for everybody.
All right. So let me ask a follow-up question now. In what way can governments, organizations, and even individuals support women to be empowered?
There are various ways that government can help, society can help. We provide quality education and skills training. We offer access to finance and entrepreneurship. We enforce laws that would help women to fight against discrimination, because we believe that many women are being discriminated upon. We provide mentorship for women. It's not just one thing for you to say that you are empowering a woman. You must be able to mentor her. You don't just take a woman off the street or take a young girl off the street and train her and not do a follow-up. There must be a mentor-mentee relationship with everybody, so that when that lady or the woman has now set off on her own, you can now beat yourself to say that you have given that feminine gender a strong setting, a strong foundation. Then we must also create an inclusive atmosphere. And what do I mean by inclusive? We should not forget that amongst us women, we have persons living with disabilities, and they are the ones that are very seriously discriminated upon.
Okay.
You see a woman, and because she has one birth defect or the other, you think she is no good. Many persons living with disabilities have turned out to be persons of equal rights. So that thing about inclusiveness in any setup, be it in the government, be it in society, that thing, we should always have that behind our minds, that in every sane society we should not look down on them. So inclusiveness in anything that we do is something that is paramount and that government should never look down on.
Well said, madam. So let me come to you, Mrs. Asagba now. The theme for today's this International Women's Day is give and gain. So in the context of women empowerment, what does give and gain means?
Thank you very much. Give and gain is a very, very simple thing. What do we really give to these women? Now, when you invest in women, you get the best out of them. Education-wise, when they are educated, you know, those days, women, they look down on women and say, oh, you don't need to go to school, you have to just be in the kitchen and all that. But now, when you invest in women, you can see women coming out. Women are being empowered because when they go to school, look at the likes of Ngozi Iweala and the rest. You know,
that's a very notable name.
Because they are educated.
Exactly.
You see how far they are going.
Yes.
And so because they have invested in, the parents invested in her, that's why she's able to go far. So when you give to a woman, she's able to give you what you have given to her, and that is the gain that the society gets. It's just like a woman in the house. You know, when they talk about efficiency, I'm like, okay, you know, they always talk about women be submissive, and I say something, look, if the man loves the wife, automatically she becomes submissive. It's giving and taking. You know, so you know, when you give something to a woman women are soft, women are vulnerable, women are people that you can, you know, get something from easily, but you need to invest into them for them to give that thing which God has put inside them to give out. Okay. So when they put that in them, they are able to empower and they're able to give it to the society, give it to their children, give it to their husband and everyone around them, and everyone is happy.
Okay, so I want you to elaborate to us more on the gains from empowering women. What positive impacts can come out from supporting women empowerment?
Now for women, once you can support them, you know, most women, they some of them don't believe in themselves.
Yes.
They just believe that they do not have the means to be in that leadership position because probably they do not have money, and because we've been relegated for too long, many of them do not understand that your confidence matters. So the thing you can give as a woman is that leadership role. You know, once you gain something, you keep that leadership role. You should be able to mentor people, women, even men. At times we mentor men. You should be able to tell them to build their confidence. When they build their confidence, that leadership skills in them comes out. So they give out the leadership skill, they mentor people, they try to talk to people on how they can, you know, make the country a better place. And that is why you see what we're talking about now, we're talking about the 74-seat bill, you know, which we want the House of Rep to pass. Okay. You know, the bill. And if we can do that, you and I know that women, once they are in power, Nigeria will become a better place. So there's a lot to gain from us. So I'll just stop there for now. All
right. Thank you very much. Now, coming to Mrs. Ojekere now, I want you to tell us what important role does women play in nation building? We all want women to be empowered.
You don't have any choice.
Yes.
You don't have
so what role do they play in nation building?
With a woman in every society, trust that there's reduced poverty. Because women, if you give a woman 1 kobo, and I'm not blowing airs because I'm a woman. Okay. If you give a woman 1 kobo and you do not interfere in what she's doing, she will give you value of 1 million. The way I always illustrate this is, you are men. You give your wife money to go to the market. You know how much you give your wife. If you have not quarreled with a woman, if you give her 10 naira to go to the market, she would give you a pot of soup of 10,000 naira. But when you have quarreled with a woman, if you give her 10 naira, she will give you value for your money, 10 naira.
And why is it like that?
That is because you
Okay.
have chosen
Yes.
that you do not want her to be happy. My sister said it just now. A happy woman, women are soft.
Okay.
A happy woman,
Okay.
you know at once. Women are the bedrock of every society.
Of course.
We are strong, motivated people. So when you have a woman in your house who is happy, trust me that you will have a stronger family. And I'm not just talking about your immediate family. It trickles down to the entire family's structure. Economic empowerment. When a woman is economically empowered, the less wahala you will get for yourself. Men say, I don't want my wife to work. I work in the gender sector, and you see men come to you and say, my wife is working, I don't want her to work. Or when she works, I want her to be submissive. And they translate that submissiveness to suit their own selfish gains. Yes, the Bible says that we should be submissive. But look at it, do not define submissiveness to suit yourself. You understand? Then, better education.
Better education, yes, for women. That's the first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any family that looks at a woman and says women should not be educated, I laugh. Women, whether formal education or informal education, once a woman is educated, then you don't have, you're good to go. I was in a supermarket the other day and I did not believe it when I heard one man say, why parents, they waste money, train girl pikin. And that thing about me being a woman's rights advocate, the way I turned, I think the man knew that if he continued further, I will give him penny for penny, kobo for kobo. So he now said, oh no, that was not the way. He started to now want to explain
himself.
And I said to him, I said, oh God save you today. You understand? So when a woman, I'm very happy, I'm very proud. My dad has only 2 daughters, and 2 of us, just like his sons, are very well educated. Once a woman is educated, she's grounded. I tell women, if they offer you education and you decide that you want to leave education, whether formal or informal, and chase things that are not of any relevance to you, at the end of the day, you will come back and say, had I known. But then and again, for women who have made mistakes in not looking at education, it's never too late to start.
Thank you, madam. Let me come to Mrs. Asaba now. Now, we talk about gender equality. In Nigeria, how can it be promoted, gender equality?
It can be promoted in Nigeria. You know, you see, we have a huge problem. You know, men in Nigeria, they feel women want to take over from them, or they want to be above them. Now, the truth is, whether we like it or not, we are women, yes, and we have our roles to play. The men have their roles to play. Now, gender equality is, we just want to be where we are supposed to be. We are not fighting with anybody. We're not into any competition with anybody. The thing here is, now men, you are educated, want to be educated. You are in leadership roles, want to be in leadership roles. We want to be where, does not mean that we'll come home and tell you, Oga, we are more superior than you are. So if the men can have that mindset that the women are not coming to take over from them. The women are not coming to boss them. I think it can happen. But you see, I see men, some men come and say, hey, you now come join us. So how? You can't be there. But like I tell men, if you look at your wife at home, you are well dressed because your wife is there. I'm sure when you are leaving the house and she sees that you are not well dressed, she'll be like, Ogabe, come back, come and change. That's the way they are to the children. We women are to the children. Like Auntie Ronke just said something and said, men will want to say, oh, women, be submissive. They are forgetting the first one, love me. The Bible has said, love your wife just the way you love God. So if at the end of the day you can love your wife, she'll be submissive. She will not come and boss you. Do what you are supposed to do as a man. And then when we go out there, for us to make this country a better place, let everybody take their role. Let everybody play the leadership role. And let the woman come in there and do what she does at home and what she does to the family. Even when your husband's family come, you are there for them. The woman is multitasking. So the men are not like us. The men think straight. It's one way, but we can be doing the 10 things at the same time. And so when you put us somewhere, you know that the country will achieve that position. How do I put it now? That thing that they want from that person, not as a woman, not as a man. We are all together and we are all one. We want things to work well.
All right, this discussion will still go on, but we just want to take a little break. After the break, we'll come back and we are still talking about women empowerment, celebrating International Women's Day. So stay with us. We'll be right back after this break.
Do you live in Aduawa and environs, or you need a conducive and open field in Aduawa for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, annual ceremonies, family or corporate events in a serene and conducive environment that is close to nature? Then look no further. NTA Benin Aduawa is a place for you. NTA Benin Aduawa has a large field for all your events and ceremonies. Also, at NTA Corporate Headquarters TV Road, we have a state-of-the-art fully air-conditioned ultra-modern hall for all kinds of indoor events with a standby generating set, therefore ensuring uninterrupted power supply. We also have NTA Pavilion for all outdoor events at the same venue. Guess what? Our prices are affordable, locations are easily accessible, venues conducive and highly secured. Our outside broadcast van is available 24 hours and can broadcast your events live. And above all, you can air your events on our award-winning program like Events and Style. And any booking on the field or hall gets a bonus of free news coverage. Wow! What are you waiting for? Grab this opportunity and have your celebration in a grand style. For inquiries and bookings, please call NTA Benin, the award-winning station.
I see trees of green.
Experience comfort, luxury and beauty in and out. When you spend an Pay less for accountable suites and rooms, as your pleasure is our tax to fulfill. Find the greatest relaxation in our gardens, VIP lounge and restaurants, exquisite conference hall for meetings and seminars. Indeed, what a beautiful world at Gabano Hotels and Resorts.
What a wonderful world.
Visit us today at 3 Urbano Avenue off Benin Lagos Expressway, Benin City. Telephone 081 0043 8202. Gabano.
What a
Beautiful
wonderful world.
We're back here in the studios and we have two guests. Ronke Ojekeri, she's the initiator of Sotawaka, and she's also a member of Edo State Gender-Based Management Committee. And our second guest is Antonia Asagba. She's a legal practitioner. All right, madam, let's look at the challenges now faced by women in the country. Can you elaborate some challenges faced by women?
the major challenges women face right now anywhere in the world is a global being, is gender-based violence of all sorts, be it sexual abuse, financial abuse, domestic violence, discrimination. Women on a daily basis. You go to social media, you are reading women have been killed because of one thing or the other. Women have been grossly, I'll use that language, grossly physically abused. You see women, and I don't know why, because initially we used to say violence against women and girls, but right now it's now a global thing, probably because women have decided to start fighting for themselves. Suddenly they have coined it to be gender-based violence. But even the men that are being beaten by their wives is very underreported. They are not coming out to say because they are ashamed, because a man must be strong. Then we have financial abuse, is still part of gender-based violence. We have this thing about culture and tradition, and I look at it, no, culturally, traditionally, religiously, blah blah blah, women must be seen to be this, women must be seen to be that. Those are the challenges that we are seeing.
And there are so many.
We can go on and on and on and on and on. Long and short of it all is this thing about discrimination. A woman is discriminated upon. You know, you are talking and somebody will say, what do you know, safe? And I always say, leave that person to express themselves. In every rubbish that a woman is saying, trust me, there's one kobo sense that you will take out of it. And you will just sit down and say, how did she think about this thing? Inclusiveness. Every time I talk, I always say, women must be included in anything, whether they are people living with disabilities, as long as they are women, they must be included. My sister talked about politics just now. We are relegated. When we were fighting for 35% affirmative action, did we ever get 15%? We didn't get it. So in that political fair, women should have a voice in it, so that we know. A man cannot come and tell me women issues. I will look at you and I will laugh, because no matter how you go to cram the thing, if you are talking to a woman, there's something she would ask you that you will say, oh, you did not think about it in that light. So those are about the few. Women have a whole, there's an ABC to Z challenges that women face, but these are just the few. You know, do not deprive a woman of education. Gender-based violence is there, discrimination is there, political leverage is there, you know, and all of that.
Let me ask this question now to, thank you, Mrs. Jekere. Mrs. Asaba.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned something earlier when we were discussing. You talked about Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala.
Yeah.
So I want you to just list some exceptional women who have made significant in their various fields, who have made a difference, particular difference in their various fields.
Okay, I'll talk about Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala again. Global economic leadership. I'm so proud of her. She's one person I'm proud of. We talk of Dora Kelly of blessed memory. At least she was in that health space, and we know what she did. She was able to tackle a lot of issues in NAFDAC, yes. And then we talk about Funmilayo Ransome Kuti. You know, she was an activist. She's one woman that we are joining now to do a lot of things to make our voice heard, to be loud, for people to hear us, you know. We are going after her and we are going behind her, you know, and she has taught us a lot. And then we talk of Amina Mohammed,
global development and diplomacy. And you talk of Antonia Sagba, I'm there as well. Thank you.
Yes, if you don't mention yourself.
And yes, and Ronke Ojekere is there as well. So thank you so much. Yes, yes.
All right. So now, let me throw this question to you, Mr. Ojekere. We look at young girls today. There are some fields, especially reserved. I don't want you to quote me wrong. Especially reserved for males, for men,
it's okay
for
now.
boys.
All right.
So how do you encourage the girl child to study some when they go to school, to study some courses related to engineering, technology, mathematics? That is kind of a man's field. How do you encourage young girls?
I don't know which year.
Okay.
I don't know from which school of thought you are talking now.
Yes, you know I told you just now.
I don't know. I won't attack.
Statistics are there.
I will not attack you.
Yeah, the statistics are there. That not many girls study science-based subjects.
I don't agree with that.
I don't.
Prove me wrong.
I don't agree with you,
Okay.
because we have young girls who are medical doctors, who are good medical doctors.
Statistics. That's what I'm talking about. The percentage.
Not
Men, boys and girls, men and women. You can see. Let me elaborate now. You can see a medical doctor in a medical field. 70% are men, while 30% can be women.
Really?
I don't agree with that. Not now.
No, not now.
Not now.
Not now.
Okay.
We have girls who are in the male field. My sister, my only blood sister, is a civil and construction engineer.
Fine.
And she has lots of friends that are in that field, right? Gone are the days where they will say, and I'm not bringing down the teacher, because without a teacher, your foundation, you not get foundation. You understand? So even the teaching profession, we still have women who have excelled far better than the men. Any woman who decides, women we like to show. We must show, you understand? So we have students that are science students. To encourage them, we will give school, we ask that they should be given scholarships. Because when you give scholarship to a child who has excelled, right, you are pulling the others up. Can't you see that girl? She did so well in her biology class, and this is what she got. Many students who are getting first class degrees in most of our universities now, look at it, they are women. When young girls, those that are going home with medals and all of that, look at it. I may not be able to tell you the 50%, 100% no, but I do know for a fact that the days of telling, even nursing is not actually an arts course. Nursing is a pure science course. All right. So we get these young girls, we mentor them. I keep talking about mentorship for young girls. You get girls, if you bring people to me in my organization, for example, and you pack all males and say they should come and do their intern under me, I will ask you, where are the girls? So we should be able to bring in girls, not just as mentors, but they should be able to learn from you.
Exactly.
You understand? So those are the things that will encourage young girls to go. I went into an all-girls school. I was not a science student. I don't even know which one I was. I was neither arts, I was neither science. But I shall know that I went through school. But if you go to schools today, the girls are excelling. They are doing wonderfully well. Yes. So it is just to continue to mentor, going to schools to mentor young girls. Do not be discouraged. a boy is not better than you. I keep saying it, a boy is not better than you, you know. And that's the best way we can do what we're doing.
Now, Mr. Asada, let's look at, we talked about education now. Let's look at politics. How do we encourage more women to participate in politics?
In fact, that's what we are doing right now. You know, I'm the chairperson of League of Women Voters of Nigeria. And we are trying to encourage these women. You know, like she said, you know, finance is a problem. You know, if most women believe, you know, when we are having the governorship or the House of Assembly, then you just see some men, I beg, just take this 5 million now, you know, just go and sit down there. And then some of them will chicken out, but that is what we are going out for now, to tell them that you don't need to chicken out. You must stand there. You must go there and come out a winner. Even when you lose, you are a winner. You know, so right now our campaign is for the 74 seat bill, and we're going around trying to talk to women that you need to come out. We have intelligent women in Edo State, beautiful, intelligent women that when they stand and they speak, you know that the earth will be shaking. So we are campaigning for women to come out. We're going to have leadership training and mentorship, very important. Now, if you look at the House of Rep, I think we only have one person there. Now you look at the House of Assembly, we have just 2 women. Yes, in Edo State we have just 2 women. Now what of the Senate? Where are the women? What of the House of Rep? Where are the women? House of Assembly, where are the women? And then you see these women that can do excellently well. They just keep talking, but they are hiding. So we are pushing them to come out. Now we need to give them that financial and institutional support. We'll give it to them and then support and give them that political power that they need. And then in politics, they should not discourage them. You know, in their parties, they could say, oh, maybe XYZ party will say, no, we don't need women to be there. We need men. No, we don't want that anymore. We want, you know, women to be represented in, if it's House of Assembly, let them be there. If it's House of Rep, let them be there. If it's in Senate, let them be there. You know, because we know what we carry inside of us. And so we do not want the political parties to tell them that we do not need you women. We do not want them to discourage them. So we are going out there. And let's think of something. Most of the people that vote are women. So if we go out there to encourage women that you have your own here, many of them will come out for the women. And I'm still saying it now. No woman should be discouraged. They should stand and get what they want to get. I know they will not lose because God is with them and we are behind them.
All right. So,
thank you.
Mrs. Ojekere, in your opinion, how can more women be allowed to participate in politics? Just add a little of your school of thought.
Women should believe in themselves. No matter what, women should always believe in themselves. Women, don't drag your fellow woman down. Support the women. Women should invest. You see, because when they are talking, they will say, come and take your ticket free. That's what they used to kill us. Did she pay for her ticket? We paid XYZ million of naira for her ticket. Did she pay? Didn't we dash her the ticket? Didn't we dash her the form? And then women should speak boldly for women. Amplify, use your voice to amplify the message.
All right, so in 1 minute, just give an advice to women out there as we mark 2026 International Women's Day. Just 1 minute.
I will continue to tell women, don't be afraid. Speak out. The sky is, if I can say you are above the sky, I will say they are above the sky, but the sky is your limit. So every woman should have a voice. Every woman should be able to amplify her message. Every woman should invest in the good qualities that she has in herself.
Thank you, madam. Mrs. Sarah, your advice to women.
Okay, so I really, you see, for me, I'm an advocate for women. I like talking to women. I always tell women, don't sit at home doing nothing. You must do something. No matter the little you earn, 5,000 naira is something. Now let me tell you, like what she just said, one thing that brings women down is you are not doing anything. You can't financially help yourself. So if women can do so, even if you earn 5,000 naira, it will be enough to get your undies. It will be enough to get ice cream for your child. You do not need to ask your husband, please, can you help me with this? Because that is what we call in pidgin see finish. It causes see finish. So in anything we do, please, women, like she just said, believe in yourself. We are strong women. Women are very strong. Even when you are not working, you should know that you are a strong woman. We can never give up. We keep pushing. Even when we are taking care of our husbands, our children, our husband's family, everyone around us, you see that women keep pushing. We do not rest. The same way you are pushing with your family, push and get what you want. We are go-getters. Thank you very much.
Out there, you've heard, keep pushing and you are go-getters. Thank you very much, Mrs. Antonia Asare.
Thank you
for coming on Morning Delight. And also, Mrs. Ronke Ojikere. Thank you for coming on Morning Delight.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, viewers, you've heard from them. We've been talking about the International Women's Day and women empowerment. So let's take a short break. We'll be right back on Morning Delights.
Yes, so all the way straight to Mama Miracle. Yes, so yes, so for quality tested material, I say come Mama Miracle. You need them page a shrebi. You know what disappoint you. No be lie.
See clarity, see plenty ashwebi for Mama Miracle Store. DJ Mama Miracle Store. This one too much. Oh, see all kind of waxy, whether na London wax, Nigerian wax, high target, Hollandese, brocade, Kampala, lazy, Yasegbe hair tie. All day oh, whether for one by one retail or for plenty boku buy of wholesale. Mama Miracle Store, we get all boku. Make you come collect her now. No need to the holla say I want ashwebi. Now only 20 I see. I not see reach 50. Foul. Mama Miracle Store. It don't get her now. Any kind design where you want it. Any amount of number where you want it. Mama Miracle Store get them. Make you waka enter. See them sit down for the head office 211 Motala Muhammad Way. The story building where they near Ekiosa for 30 Sekula. Mama Miracle Store. This one a big miracle.
Whatever your occasion, whatever your requirement, Efedosa Catering Services is well equipped to cater for the catering needs of your event. With our customized menu of mouth-watering African and continental dishes, cocktails and small chops is definitely going to be a mouth-watering experience. Our well-trained and friendly chefs and staff, our royal dining arrangement is sure to make your event grand and memorable. Be it weddings reception, corporate function, anniversary parties, birthday celebration, funeral reception, we will render an event of distinction. We are into event planning and consultancy services. Also, our amazing Grace Event Hall, which can provide up to 500 seating capacity for any event hosting, is sure to blow your mind. Call Efedosa Catering Services on 0807-777-7291 or visit us at 51 Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, and Peck Filling Station, Oluku Junction, Oluku, Benin City. Efedosa Catering Services, caterers of distinction.
All right, on Advil segment, yes, we are looking at a special skill of tailoring. We have a fashion designer who is going to tell us all about the rudiments of sewing. So let's see Advil on tailoring. Tailoring is the specialized craft of designing, cutting, fitting, and finishing garments to create a specialized, customized fit that enhances the wearer's appearance. It transforms fabric into personalized attire through techniques like darting and padding.
The techniques I apply when sewing is to take accurate body measurements, understanding body proportions, then proper adjustments like the shoulder, broad shoulders, the sway back, and the full chest. Remember, proper fittings is what differentiates a male sewer from a skilled tailor. Some of the accessories needed: first of all, the fabric must be there that you're going to sew. The fabric must be there, the scissors that you're going to use to cut it, your chalk, that is tailor's chalk, then your measurements, then some other things like the L curve, the U curve, rule, which we use in ruling. I want to practicalize some techniques we use, or I use, to make some clothes.
Tailoring techniques blend technical skills with artistic expression. It is a timeless profession with valuable skills that transform fabrics into confidence. I see that he did justice to those tailored clothes. You can see I'm wearing one, and I think it's part of our culture to sew our native clothes. Let's see what's trending now in entertainment, both foreign and local. It's my favorite part of the show. So let's see entertainment news for today.
Veterinarian laundering actor Francis Odega has come out swinging against the current state of Nollywood, declaring that the quality of movies produced today pales in comparison to the era he helped build. The actor stressed that he was present before the term Nollywood even existed. His comment have resonated online, with many Nigerians echoing the sentiment. Fans describe that the era of Olu Jacobs, Sam Loco, as at a time of prosper movies when the genre's diversity, suspense, and character-driven storytelling were the norm rather than the expectations. Odega speaks with the authority of someone who laid bricks for the sector foundation, saying that there is something sorrowful about an industry that once commanded deep emotions of loyalty from millions, now being accused by its own founder of losing its own soul. Harry Styles has said the death of his former One Director bandmate Liam Payne caused him to relook at his life. The singer opened up about the impact of the loss of his friend had on him while discussing the influences for his upcoming fourth album, Kiss All the Time. Payne died in October 2024 at the age of 31 after falling from a hotel balcony in Argentina. Styles told the DJ stand on his Apple Music show that it is hard losing any friend, but to lose one who is like you in so many ways is so difficult. The pair rose to storm together along their fellow One Director band member. The boy band was formed on TV talent contest, The X Factor, back in 2010 before they went out on an indefinite in 2016. The group united at Payne funeral to pay tribute to their former band member.
A lot happened during the week. Yes, a lot happened. So we always try to keep you abreast of the highlights of different activities during the week. So let's see highlights for the week under review.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has sworn in Olatunji Disu as the substantive Inspector General of Police. The new IGP took the oath of office before the commencement of the Federal Executive Council FEC meeting on Wednesday. With 59-year-old IGP from Lagos is popular for his leading the first Nigerian police contingent to the AU peacekeeping mission in Sudan in 2005 and the Rapid Response Squad in Lagos, amongst others. President Tinubu at the declaration expressed confidence in the ability of the new police chief to lead a rejuvenated force in contributing to the peace and sustainability in the country. The new IGP says he is ready to deliver on his new mandate by motivating his personnel for the cause of securing the nation. The location of the Ramat Park would be redesigned to reflect modern urban standards and serve as a relaxation hub for residents and visitors. Governor Monday Okpebholo unveiled the plan when he inspected the ongoing project in Edo South, Sendero District. The governor, accompanied by some members of his executive council, toured the Ipoba Hill flyover and flood control works at Ramat Park. The redevelopment of Ramat Park for the government would be beyond traffic decongestion to reposition the area as a center of leisure and tourism in line with the ongoing efforts to redefine Edo State's image and promote prospective and positive engagement, recreation and economic activities within the capital city. The governor was also at Sapele Road project site, where construction of linking Okatu, Etiosa, Iyanuma and Obariti communities are ongoing. He described the project as a demonstration of the federal government's renewed hope agenda in action.
It's sports time. Yes, let's see what's trending in the world of sports.
FIFA on Wednesday confirmed the final line-up for the Interconfederation Playoff Tournament, naming Congo as Africa's representative and effectively ending Nigerians' hope of qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The confirmation leaves no room for Nigeria as the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has challenged their defeat in the CAF playoffs in November 2025. The NFF have filed a formal protest alleging that Congo feeded ineligible players during the decisive tie, which ended 1-1 before Nigeria lost on penalties. The appeal sought to overturn the result and secure the Super Eagles' place in the Interconfederation playoff, but FIFA's latest communication appeared to have settled the matter. The tournament will see 6 teams fight it out for the final 2 places at the FIFA World Cup 2026 to be staged in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. Here are some results of Premiership matches played. That's it for Sportswear.
Alright, from that sporting news, I want to say I appreciate the time that you spent here with us today. It has been Morning Delight, and we had a great time on the show, right from all the segment, and of course our guest segment on the show, where we had 2 esteemed guests. We were talking about International Women's Day, women empowerment. Yes, I had a great time talking to our guests today. So we're going to do this again, same station, same time next week. My name is John Ime, but don't forget to join us on all our social media handle to get an update on the show. Morning Delight airs every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and a repeat broadcast every Friday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So till I see you good people again, same station, same time next week. Be good, stay out of trouble. My name is John Ime saying have a lovely day. Bye.